going to A&T's table. And I just so happened the line on my side went up. And Wild Card was sitting right there. I was like, hey, Wild Card. Hey, Wild Card. You know, and he was like, well, I said, how did you get in here? Yeah, we clocked in, Darbs. Y'all run it up. Yeah, y'all run it up. 5, 10, lots of 15s. We clocked in. So I was like, how you get in here? And I think he said something along the lines of, I can't quite remember what he said. I'm a paraphrase. I was like, how you get in here? He was probably like, what you mean how I got in here? I'm in here, ain't I? Or some shit like that. And so I was like, okay. Thank you for the dollar lifestyle. Y'all run it up. It's 300 people, girl. Everybody said $1, girl. And so Wild Card, he was like, I've been here. I got in here, didn't I? Or some shit like that. And so I was like, oh, okay. Maybe we could go to lunch or something. That's what his response was to me. Maybe we could go to lunch or something, because I seen him around. I know him. I'm not big on meeting a stranger, if that's telling you anything. I'm not big on meeting a stranger. So when he was like, let's go to lunch or something after that, I was like, cool, because we was already in second period. So I end up going to my next class, and his class is way on the other side of the building, but I was over there closer to the cafeteria. So I got to the cafeteria first, and I waited on Wild Card. I waited on yeah, so my classroom was closer to, y'all stay focused. So, no, I'm talking about when I was in high school. Kayla, hashtag I beg, Kayla. Hold on, before I go any farther, I need everybody in here to send $5. I need everybody in here to send $5, girl. We clock the fuck in. I'm at work. We can go hard till 2:30, 3 o'clock, girl. Y'all ain't acting right. Shout out to my poo Kayla, though. Right, run it up. Run it up. Okay, so now I'm talking about high school. This was in high school. I was at a college fair in high school. In the gym. That's how I met. Well, that's not how I met Wild Card, but that's how we initiated our friendship or whatever. Thank you, Pooh. What are y'all talking about? Stay on focus. So yeah. So like I said, he said in the cafeteria, let's go to lunch. And we was already in our second period. So I went to my last class or whatever. And I went to lunch. So I'm down there waiting on him. And Wild Card never showed up. So I'm waiting. I'm thinking, you know, he gonna come. This the last class or whatnot. This is going on to be the last lunch. So I'm already missing my last period. So where's this nigga at? I'm already like, okay, nigga, where you at? You know what I'm saying? So Wild Card never showed up for lunch. So I ended up just sitting down there eating with a few friends. And the way to my classroom to my next period, I walked by the room. And I don't know if you guys familiar with high school. They had something called ISS, in school suspension. Like, I'm about to get to that. Like, wild card, I felt like he stood me up at this point. Like, I'm literally missing my fourth period class for you, nigga. Like, where are you at? Like, it's mother. You cannot be doing me like that. Like, when you dealing with mother, when you dealing with the queen, you can't treat me like a regular degler. You know what I'm saying? So, just so happened, this is so bizarre, but the classroom my last period, was on the way to ISS, and I don't know, something just told me to look in the ISS room. Yeah, he stood the queen up. Wild card stood the queen up. He did. So my classroom, like I said, was on the way, going towards ISS. So I was talking to a friend. I was talking to a girl or whatever. I remember I was talking to a girl. And I turned to the side and I looked in the ISS room. And there was, right, had me skipping class and shit. Like, nigga, where the fuck are you? Like, nigga. So, anyways, I peep into the ISS room, the in-school suspension, and lo and behold, there's wild card. So, the reason why he missed ISS is because when you're in in-school suspension, you eat lunch in the in-school suspension room. So, wild card missed. Well, okay, I'm gonna say he stood me up. He was his ass was in trouble. Yes. So when you're in school suspension, you eat lunch in there. So I look in the classroom and there is wild card, and he looking at me like with these little puppy eyes, and he's like, "I'm sorry." Through the window, so I'm like, "It's okay." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, I can't be mad at him. He's in ISS, so it's just like, you stayed in ISS? This was me a wild card senior year. This was me a wild card senior year. So, you was like, free Zaddy. Ah! No! So, make a long story short, wild card went to ISS because he skipped his class to go to the college little function. So that's why Wildcard was in ISS, because he skipped the whole period. You could only be in there. They allowed us to leave our second period to go to the event for the people that had the 3.0s and better. So I'm just like, nigga, like, you literally skipped the whole fucking period to go to the college, like, seminar or whatever, and nigga, you wasn't even supposed to be in there. Like, what, nigga? No, girl. No, he was not supposed to be there. Wildcard was not supposed to be at the little college function that everybody else was at. So he stood me up for lunch, but he really didn't stand me up because they caught him and sent him to ISS for skipping his second period, and he was found in the gym. So I'm just like, okay, wild card, whatever. Like, we talking through the window or whatever. He's like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, it's okay, I'm going to class. So I get to class, and it's history. So fuck wild card. Fuck wild card. So I get to my fourth period. So I get to my fourth period, and I believe it was either history or language arts. History or language arts, I can't remember, but when I walk in the classroom, I know that I was cool with the teacher that was in there, and it just so happened it was movie day. So we was in there watching a movie, and I had asked my teacher if I could go down to the restroom. Now, mind you, my classroom and ISS is on the same highway. So you got to walk past ISS to go to the bathroom. You got to walk back towards ISS to go to the classroom. So that worked out pretty good. Okay? Okay? So that's how it is. So, of course, the teacher that I was cool with, we was watching the movie, so she was like, of course, Dukiana, you can go down to the restroom or whatnot and do what you gotta do. So, in the process of me getting ready to go to the restroom, I've already had made up in my mind that I was going to go see Wildcard. Just due to the simple fact, I am not an angel. I was not a cupcake. I was not a sweet girl in high school. I was sweet to my teachers, but I fought a lot. I did get in trouble a lot. So yes, of course, I was being fast, and I had already made up in my mind that I was going to go see Wildcard. I was going to go see Wildcard in ISS. Now, mind you, Street Fighter Dook. Now, mind you, the ISS lady, she's cool with me as well. I've been in and out of there for the past 4 years. So I done created relationships with these people that I got away with a lot of stuff pertaining to what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it. I've always been an in control type of person. I've always been the leader. I've always been the initiator. I've always been very alpha when it comes to my life and the way I do things and what I want to do and how I want to do it. I've always been assertive of what I was going to do, how I was going to do it. So yeah, that's always been Dukiana. So I said, I said to myself that I'm gonna go see Wildcard. So I go down to I tell the teacher I'm going to the bathroom, and I go down to the ISS. So I go down there to see Wildcard, and of course, when I first walk in, the teacher like, oh my God, Dukiana, what are you doing in here? I'm like, nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, wait. Listen, if y'all can't control the comments, I'm going to cut them off so I can get through this story. The fuck? Duke, I first saw you on the Maury show. Yeah, if y'all can't control the comments saying all that dumbass shit, girl, I'm gonna cut them off, girl. Simple as that, girl. Ain't nobody said it all anyway. So, anyways, I walk into the ISS room, and the teacher, she's real cool with me. She's like, "Oh my God, Dukiana, what are you doing in here?" And I'm like, "Miss such and such, you know what I'm saying? I'm in here to see, wild card, woo, woo, woo." And she's like, "Okay." She cool with me, so she didn't give a fuck. She was like, just make sure you go back to your class before the end of the period. So the ISS teacher, so cool with me. I've been going to ISS for 4 consecutive years. She fucked with me. She loved me. And you know what I'm saying? She knew I always knew I was that girl. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, "Okay, Dukiana, you can come in here and chill." You know what I'm saying? She had cupcakes, pizza. I don't know what the fuck they had going on in ISS, but yeah, it was just a fun day. So wild card in there, I'm in there. I was talking to wild card. Mind you, it's like 30 fucking kids in there, and everybody know me. Like, I'm very popular in high school. Everybody know me. Like, "Oh my God, Dukiana in here. We about to act. They know I was a class clown, bitch. But I got my work done. But I was a class clown. So everybody was hyped that I was in there. And of course, I seen a few other bitches that I fucked with that's in there. We having us a good old time. Wild card in there. I'm talking to wild card. And I'm like, "So, nigga, why you lie to me?" I'm like, "Nigga, why you stand me up, nigga?" I'm like, "Why you stand me up, nigga?" He like, "I got in trouble for trying to come see you in the gym." Now, wild card is a liar. Yeah, my grandma used to always tell me that student first, class clown later. But girl, I was a class clown first and a motherfucking student last. Girl, I had fun in high school. I ain't even gonna lie, bitch. I'd go back today. It wouldn't matter to me. I ate whatever I wanted. Girl, I never ate school lunch. Girl, never ate school lunch. I always was that girl. Girl, got there at 9 o'clock when I wanted to. Girl, I just always been that bitch. Always. But anyway, so he said he got in trouble for coming to see me in the gym. Like, why is Wildcard lying? Because, nigga, you didn't even know I was in the gym. Like, what? Wildcard lying, y'all. Like, yeah, bitch, I'll go back today. So, yeah, he like, I got in trouble for coming to see you in the gym. And I'm like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? What's the moves for later on today? Now, mind you, back in high school, weed was very big. So I think I don't smoke weed now because I smoked it so much in high school. So, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I was like, "What you doing later?" Wildcard, he was bad, but he ran the school. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, senior year make you want to stay, girl. I didn't carry no book bag. None of that, girl. I didn't carry no book bag. The fuck, girl? I had my tight little jeans on, my little motherfucking Gatorade shirt. Y'all remember the Gatorade shirts and the Just Do It shirts? Girl, I would be wearing them with some tight pair of pants, either a white pair or Air Force Ones, or I had the colorful Air Force Ones. I mean, I could dress now. I dressed really good, and back in high school. But anyways, Wildcard ran the school. I was popular in the school, so it was like a match made in hell. He played football. I was back and forth off the track team. I was on SGA. I was able to do SGA. I loved volunteering at the Special Olympics. Like, I was very active in school, but I was very daredevilish. I wouldn't say I was bad, but I was daredevilish, and I did test the waters and, create my own rules and, Yeah, it was a match made in hell. So yeah, he was like, we're gonna link up later. Mind you, high school, I used to get so high in high school, it would not even be funny. So no sooner as he say what after I said what we doing later, he was like, you wanna smoke. So I'm a pothead back in high school, like I'm a weed head. So he said weed, that's all I needed to hear. I was ready. You know what I'm saying? I was ready to go with wild card wherever the fuck he was going. And so, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. So, we kicking it in. Whatchamacallit. I end up going back to my class. And, you know what I'm saying? The rest of the day, we had like 30, 45 minutes till school let out because I was in my last period. So, I end up leaving class. Everybody cool. Wild card after school suspension. Once he got out, I was outside waiting on him. And so, wild card, he is a football player. So, of course, people seeing us together. I'm outside, girl. Everybody knows Dukiana. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, I'm just now coming back from the alternative school. So everybody excited to see me because I got sent to the alternative school. Girl, I got sent to the alternative school like my first semester of high school. So they sent me to the alternative school for the first part of my yeah, so I got sent to alternative school the first half of the school year. So I'm just now coming back. So everybody like, oh my God, is that Dukiana? Yeah, that's Dukiana, bitch. What's T, girl? You know what I'm saying? So all the girls is like excited to see me because I'm like the fan favorite in school. And the crazy thing is in my yearbook, it says the most likely to be popular, well, the most likely to be famous and the most likely to be popular. Of course, my picture was right there. So they must have been knowing what they was talking about. So yeah, wild card and me, we outside in front of school, we talking, everybody walking up like, hey, Dookie on, and you know what I'm saying? And wild card just looking at me like he wanna fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Real street nigga with the turkey leg tits. And we just talking or whatever and basically making plans to go smoke. So there's a park like close to our high school. So it's like the high school, the middle school, and the elementary school is all right here on this great big campus. All of it is connected. I know you since high school, dudes. Yeah, so I've just been that bitch. So yeah, it's a park close to our high school. And me and Wild Card ended up going to the park and let's just say he couldn't keep his hands off of me. And he was truly a hood nigga with a turkey leg dick. And so yeah, that's how that story ends. Am I still in contact with Wildcard to this day? Of course. Right. The ones that get it, get it. The ones that don't, don't. So yeah. So yeah, girl. I'm still in contact with Wildcard. Sometimes he like my pictures and stuff, but me and him, we created a relationship all the way until I left for college. And he ended up staying here back home and going to a community college. And so I see him now every now and again when I come back up this way. I see Wildcard, and it's just he's a wild card. You never know about him. He is such a gentleman. He's just misunderstood. And me as a friend, we'll never do anything else again. I was just young and dumb. And I believe that he knew what time it was with me. You know what I'm saying? I was just being young, just being fast, just doing whatever I wanted to do. But he was way more mature than me when it comes to life. If I had this mindset back in high school, a lot of shit I would have never done. But that's why you live and you learn. Right, so he DL. No, Wildcard not DL. He got 2 or 3 baby mamas, but they all know about Wildcard. Like, Wildcard, he real cool. He real cool. Yeah, he real cool. He got 3 or 4 baby mamas, but he open about his life, though. He's not no DL weird-ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's real open about his life. And that's why I respect him, because he's been like that since high school. So when people look at Wildcard and see that he got baby mamas and he just a real rock star, like he live his life the way he want to live his lifestyle, and people can't do nothing but respect it because he's so respectful, you're not going to disrespect him. He not no pussy ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? He not no peon. He deep off in his bag. He's that nigga. He's up. So whatever he feel like doing that day or that week or that month, he does it. I just know I couldn't, like we are friends, but I know I couldn't put myself in that type of situation because he do what he want to do. And he'll let you know he'll do what he want to do. That's why he got 3 or 4 baby mamas, and that's why I gave him the name Wildcard, because he do what he want to do. He is the true definition of a hood nigga with a turkey leg dick. That was the title of that story time. Hood nigga with the turkey leg dick, starring Wildcard. Dook, your stories hit different. It's just I'm a real ass bitch. I tell y'all the truth. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Can't nobody judge me. Was he my first? No, Wildcard was probably like my second little like situation. Now, that's a whole nother story time. Wildcard was my second boyfriend or whatever in high school. Like I said, I guess you could say me and Wildcard was together all the way till I got to college. Because we was, kicking it, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, during that time. So yeah, I say I entertained him and he entertained me all the way to the end of my senior year. And I came back to school like going towards the end of the year. So We graduated in May. So I say we kicked it all the way to the end of the school year for about 3 months. So about 3 months, we was just keeping each other company, going to the games and stuff like that. So when he had a football game or whatever, I would go support him or whatever. And stuff like that. That brought back so many memories. I love story times, but I hate story times. Oh gosh, baby. Ooh. Y'all so stupid. Mm. Mm. And I can tell y'all a story time about this boy that I made go crazy. Like, literally. Like, lock the key, throw away the key type crazy. Like, I can tell y'all a story time about that, too. But y'all definitely have to run it up a lot for that story time. Because that nigga right there, he is like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs now. Like, scary cuckoo, literally. But y'all, run it up. It's 300 people in here. Can everybody donate $1 to the Cash App at the bottom if you enjoyed the story time? Please screen record. I mean, not screen record. I just read the comment. Please